Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Jason with the Tactical Data Desk, coming to you about 12:30 Eastern here on Tuesday. Wanted to recap today's trading. Just following the gamma exposure, did pretty good. You can look at this chart, ES Futures. We traded down a little bit, all the way down to 67.65, which was close to where I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get down into 67.50, 67.60. That was close enough, and what happened when we saw that? We saw the buying come in, the cumulative delta started hitting, the delta flow started hitting, the SPX options started buying, my options live flow started seeing heavy call volume, and that's all based on the gamma exposure. So right when we crossed above this 21 AMA, about right here I got in long, and I was targeting the overnight high. I figured we were going to go right past the prior day high, right to the overnight high, because there were gamma walls at 68.30, 68.50, and nothing in between. And there was nothing between 68.20 and 68.30. So I figured we'd fly right through that, and we did. So in ES Futures today, I booked $1,200, $1,275 in profit, which I thought was pretty good. And in trading my SPX credit spreads, I just went small, just did 155. I've got a call, just a single call contract, going to let that ride, see how that goes. But all of this worked today because of the gamma exposure. So if you saw my morning video and you looked at the strike profile for the gamma exposure, we were green all the way up and had some pretty good put walls below, and there was not much. So I said if we retrace down through here, expect a bounce back up to probably 68.40, 68.50. And right now we're hovering at 68.20. We'll probably get to 68.35 at some point today is my guess, if we can get through 68.30. So pretty good trading day. And if you look at the delta exposure, gosh, is net long all the way down. And you can see my AI engine says max short delta exposure at 68.75. So dealers are deeply short there. And max long delta exposure 67.50. So if you want to sell some credit spreads at 67.50 on SPX, you got a pretty safe bet there. You can make some money. So all this is working out pretty good. Gamma exposure will tell you where the market's going to go. And if you can be patient enough to time your entries on futures, or be patient enough to get in some SPX credit spreads and just let theta burn off through the day and not worry about small price fluctuations and watching that go in the negative, you can get a quick pop up. I'm working on my live options flow dashboard right now. It's coming along pretty good. I've got net institutional flow by strike, and then I've got options flow by calls and by puts, and I've got an AI engine that's tracking the confluence, and I've also got in there the ES cumulative delta tracker. So I'm tracking SPX options live in my NinjaTrader dashboard. You can check this out here. I had to restart a couple things today as I'm working on the dashboards. But this GEX shift oscillator, this is the net flow of SPX options across all the 0 DTE strikes. And this here is, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'll zoom in on that. This here is the 60-second momentum of all the option flows across the SPX 0 DTE strikes. So this is reading real time the past 60 seconds, and that bar is moving real time, and when a minute goes by, that bar closes. And you can see that it ranges between positive and negative. And I'm working on this. When I reset my data feed as I'm writing the code, it only pulls live. I'm not looking for past data, so that's why there's nothing here. So tomorrow morning when I start this and let it run, you would have seen how the intraday GEX shift started getting positive here, how this was bullish and the GEX oscillator was bullish, clear indicator. Of course, coming up over the 21 EMA, getting close to the overnight low and above the midnight open. Oh, and by the way, the put walls, when I recorded my earlier video, we popped down to 66.50, and then that thing jumped up 100 to 67.50 at about this time of day, and that was another confluence letting you know that you can get into some credit spreads or get long futures, and just manage your stops as they go up. So pretty easy day trading, pretty low key. Hope you enjoy these videos. I like to bring this stuff to you free. A lot of people charging $300+ a month. They do a lot of marketing, make it look pretty. I don't. I got a full-time job. I don't have any professional gear. I don't rehearse these. I just love trading, love the trading community. 25-year Air Force veteran, still serving. If you like these videos and you like having the morning gamma exposure to plan the trades from and the analysis afterwards, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll get to the point where I can live stream this to everybody. Okay guys, happy trading.